Graduates, you may be seated. Good morning. Welcome to Seckman High School's 27th commencement ceremony. My name is Jeff Crutch, and I am the building principal here at Seckman. I want to thank everyone for being here today. Thank you, Mr. Middleton, and the Seckman High School Concert Band for celebrating our students as they entered. I especially want to give gratitude to our mothers present today, as well as those moms joining us online from home. I know nothing brings you more joy than celebrating the accomplishments of your children, but thank you nonetheless for sharing your special day with us. Thank you to the St. Charles Family Arena for making this venue available, and thank you to the St. Charles County Police Department for your service and protection. For our guests that rely on sign language interpretation, Don Perry and Jesse Schluter will be providing their services in Section 107. Thank you both for being here today as well. Graduates, please stand as we begin our ceremony by honoring our great nation with the performance of our national anthem and the recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance. Guests also rise and direct your attention to the American flag to the left of the stage. It is customary that citizens remove their hats for the playing of the anthem, although decorative hats, like the graduation caps worn by our young ladies today, may remain in place. Please remain standing until prompted to be seated. And now, with the performance of the Star-Spangled Banner by Francis Scott Key, I present Seckman High School's saxophone quartet, Saxissimo, under the direction of band director, Mr. Ben Middleton. Thank you, Saxissimo. Please remain standing as I invite Senior Class Treasurer Emily Woods to the stage. Emily will lead us in the recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning. Happy Mother's Day and happy graduation day to the class of 2025. Now please join me in the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Emily. At this time, I want to acknowledge some important guests that are joining us today. Thank you to our central office staff and administrative cabinet. Please stand and be recognized as I read your name. Dr. Paul Frigo, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Tammy Cardona, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education. Dr. Dustin Bain, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Education. Dr. Frigo and team, on behalf of the students and staff at Seckman High School, we sincerely appreciate your leadership and your guidance as a cabinet this past year. Thank you. I also want to thank the Fox C6 Board of Education. We valued your continued support. Please stand and be recognized as I say your name. Board President April Meckel. Vice President Todd Scott. Treasurer Curtis Frazier. Board Member Travis Littner. Board Member Judy Smith. Board Member Jim Shalou. Board Member Mike Myers. Thank you, Board of Education. Seckman High School would not be one of the finest places to learn if not for our building level administrators. Joining us today, Activities Director and Assistant Principal, Mr. Tracy Schmidt. Freshman Principal, Mrs. Tracy LaRose. Sophomore Principal, Mrs. Chelsea Boyd. Junior Principal, Mr. Trent Sauer. And Senior Principal, Dr. Kurt Sykes. I also want to thank members of our faculty joining us today to assist with the ceremony, including the senior class sponsors, Jackie Roach, Lynn Price, Blake Harris, and Holly Dunlop. I'd like to thank the Seckman High School team of administrative assistants for all that you do on a daily basis, and thank you to Lead Secretary Aaron Duran for being here today, and for all of your help preparing this graduation ceremony. She has a graduate here today also, so we thank Ava and we thank her family for sharing Aaron so that this day could be well prepared. And lastly, thank you to senior team Dr. Sykes and senior counselor Angie Pragon. On behalf of the seniors, thank you for your service helping prepare these students for graduation and their learning hereafter. At this time, I'd like to thank the entire Seckman High School faculty and support staff. We appreciate your presence here today and sacrificing your time with your families on this Mother's Day. I want you to know what an important role you have played in the lives of these seniors these past 4 years. You will not find a more caring, dedicated, and hardworking staff anywhere. Graduates and guests, please give the entire team at Seckman one last round of applause. Thank you. There's one last but very important group I want to celebrate today. One of my favorite things about a traditional May graduation date is how it oftentimes coincides with Armed Forces Day. Although that official holiday is next Sunday, this is still the perfect occasion to honor graduates and their family members committed to serving in the armed forces. At this time, I would like to ask the graduates in the class of 2025 that have enlisted in the armed services as active duty, please stand where you are seated and be recognized as I read your name. Guests, please hold your applause until I can recognize the group collectively. Representing the Missouri National Guard, Hayden Boyd, Austin Stinchcomb. Stand up, please. Representing the United States Marine Corps, Joseph Bierrock, Anna Wharton, Austin Lipp, Christopher Reelitz. Representing the United States Navy, Trent Huck, William Kenworthy, Antonio Lottie, James Neal. At this time, I would like all enlisted military and veteran armed forces members that are joining us today, please stand and be recognized with our newest recruits. We thank each of you for your past, present, future sacrifice and service. Thank you. Please be seated. Speaking of service, there is one more figure that has become a valuable part of the Seckman High School team. For the last 8 years, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department has assigned Police K-9 Kane and his handler, Deputy Mark Gibson, to Seckman High School. Kane has served and has protected the students at Seckman by assisting with drug investigations while maintaining a visible presence supporting safety and security. This marks the end of Kane's 11-year career as he has been decommissioned and is enjoying retirement. A round of applause for the service and protection of Kane. As I reflect on the class of 2025 and their senior year, I think of many great stories of triumph in overcoming obstacles. I think of times of sadness and of hardship and of grappling with the loss of those that couldn't be with us today. This is especially painful for our Seckman family and the family of board member Judy Smith and husband Steve Smith on the passing of Seckman High School paraprofessional Jennifer Smith earlier this school year. We certainly miss Jen being part of our team, but we take solace in knowing that over time, our hearts will heal while memories will remain, and Jen will forever be a part of the Seckman family. Perhaps what's most impressive about the class of 2025 is how you made it here. Although most of the disruptions that occurred during the pandemic were behind this group, it has still been a slow path to returning to the ideal high school environment. This could have been detrimental, but this group persisted and persevered. Not only that, but our goal is to always keep grade level teams consistent throughout the high school journey. But this group had to navigate 3 different grade level principals, but I can speak for Mr. Black and Mr. Beezer, and most recently, Dr. Sykes. We are each proud to see you here today. Not only did you get through it, in many instances, you excelled, and many of you experienced triumph. But perhaps the biggest triumph is that of friendship. Regardless of your interests and your accomplishments and your level of involvement at Seckman High School, each of you will remember Seckman most as a result of the friendships you've cultivated, and that's the real fortune of high school. As we reflect on these moments in your educational journey, please join me in welcoming the Seckman High School Choral Department to the stage with a performance of Omnia Soul by Z. Randall Stroop. I present Seckman High School's concert choir under the direction of Dr. Benjamin Kendall and Philip Thomas.
Somewhere far from nowhere, I grew both strong
That was beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Kendall and Mr. Thomas and choir students. That song and the lyric whose Latin translation means the sun warms everything, even when it's far away. For me personally, it's a powerful metaphor of God's love, always present, always reaching, even when we may feel distant or forgotten. At this time, I'd like to welcome the 2025 Senior Class Secretary, Natasha Valencia, to the stage to introduce our keynote speaker.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to everyone here, but I would also like to introduce a very special person. Our keynote speaker today is going to address our accomplishments as a class and celebrate recognizing the bright futures each one of us has ahead. She has been involved with our school and class in many ways, being a class officer her junior year, as well as participating in DECA, National Honor Society, JAG Crew, and Letterman's Club. She plans to continue her academic journey at Missouri Baptist University in the fall, majoring in nursing and later pursuing a career in nursing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you could give a round of applause for our keynote speaker, Chloe Cardinelli.
Good morning to the faculty, parents, guests, and most importantly, the class of 2025. It is such a bittersweet feeling to be here today. It almost feels unreal. I would like to start by congratulating all of my fellow graduates on accomplishing this milestone. Many of us have dreamt of this moment for so long, and today that dream has come true. Through these past 4 years, I have learned the value of trusting myself, the value of every decision, and the value of appreciating each moment. When adults would tell me that high school flies by, I felt I would never relate to that feeling. It seemed to be never-ending. I would often catch myself looking forward to every weekend, the next break, or nearest event to help pass the time. Being here today, it seems that I wish so much of my time away. When I started kindergarten, I would take joy in waking up early, every class, every school event, and knowing that I would get to see my friends as soon as I walked through the front doors. After a while, the idea of waking up before the sunrise, late night studying, and the stress we experienced caused me to take many moments for granted. Somewhere along the way, I lost sight of the excited feeling I once had. I know that the time we have had here will stay with me. The school dances, student sections, every club I was a part of, and even knowing that the stress and feelings were something we were all going through together helped to make our high school experience so beautiful. From the lessons in the classroom to the constant learning experiences, I know that I will carry what I have learned with me. I realize that school is not only about the grade you get in a class or on a test, but about continuing growth and the lessons you learn about yourself. As I give this speech, I realize that I will not experience anything else like these past years. It is both an amazing and heartbreaking feeling to close this chapter of our lives. As we take our next steps, there will be times where not everything will go according to plan. Obstacles will be thrown that you never see coming, times when there is no right or wrong answer to every question or problem we may have, and there will be moments when we feel lost. In a time with so many unknowns, know that you are on this path for a reason, and you have the power of choosing where to go. Believe that every choice will lead you to where you need to be, just as every choice we have made has gotten us here today. As we enter a time where everything seems unclear and the feeling of uncertainty becomes more common, it is important not to lose sight of how much you are able to accomplish. Remember that it's okay to make a mistake, and you will continue learning and growing in everything that you do. If I had to share a piece of advice to you all today, it would be to capture every moment, seize every opportunity, and let yourself live in the present before it becomes a memory. As I say this, I want everyone to capture this moment. Appreciate what is around you and what is to come. It is truly a gift to be blessed with something that makes saying goodbye so hard. I would like to end this speech by saying how grateful I am to have been surrounded by such amazing people these past years. And as a popular song by Joe Keery says, I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. Congratulations, class of 2025, and I wish you all the best of luck on the paths ahead of you.
Thank you, Chloe. We appreciate your reflection and your wisdom and your hard work these past 4 years. At this time, I want to recognize some of the academic accomplishments of our graduating seniors. The Missouri Higher Education Academic Scholarship Program, better known as Bright Flight, awards a two-tier scholarship to all Missouri high school students that achieve a 31 or higher on the ACT, a 36 being a perfect score. This achievement results in a cash award that is renewable up to 4 years at most Missouri colleges and universities. At this time, would the 17 graduates that have earned Bright Flight honors and the parents of those students please rise and be recognized? A round of applause for our 2025 Bright Flight recipients and their parents. Thank you. You may be seated. A point of pride at Seckman High School is the amount of students that begin pursuing their post-secondary degree while still in high school. At Seckman, we find many ways to celebrate our students that enroll in college-level coursework. We offer several methods for students to do this, including advanced placement coursework, dual credit coursework, and the College Accelerated program through Jefferson College. The first group I'd like to recognize is our CAP and our Grow Your Own students. At this time, I'd like the students and their parents to please stand while I read their accomplishments. Please hold your applause. Students, please rise. CAP stands for the College Accelerated Program. The first cohort started 8 years ago with students taking classes at Jefferson College as well as AP classes at Seckman. These students will graduate with an Associates of Art degree from Jefferson College. They actually learned their first college degree prior to becoming a high school graduate. Another program called Grow Your Own is a path for future educators to earn a similar associate's degree. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6 students standing are our 2025 CAP and Grow Your Own candidates. Thank you. You may be seated. The next group I'd like to recognize is our Power of 15 students. These students are wearing navy, white, and silver braided cords. And I'd like for those students to rise and remain standing as I explain their award. The Power of 15 acknowledges students that are poised to earn at least 15 college credits before they ever step on a college campus, by either earning qualifying scores on AP exams and or registering for dual credit coursework with a cooperating university. These students either passed AP exams with a qualifying score or they passed college-level coursework while attending Seckman High School. This group includes our CAP and Grow Your Own graduates. Would the parents of these students please stand where you are so that we can recognize both you and your students for the hard work? Our 75 Power of 15 awardees. You may be seated. Seckman High School received designation by the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education as an A-plus school. For more than a decade, Seckman graduates have been able to take advantage of this scholarship program. The program provides reimbursement to recipients for tuition to any public community college or public technical school in the state of Missouri. This award is presented to students that maintain a 2.5 GPA, a 95% overall attendance rate. They accomplished 50 hours of tutoring in a school-supervised setting, attend an A-plus school for 3 years, and have maintained the status of good citizen. The class of 2025 has over 125 A-plus students. That represents over 600 hours of free tutoring and mentoring, 6,000 hours of free tutoring and mentoring for school district children. If each of these students maximize the benefit of this scholarship, they will receive nearly $1.5 million worth of tuition. Our A-plus students are listed in the program, and they are wearing an A-plus medal with their cap and gown. At this time, I'd like those students and their parents please rise and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. The Fox School District has adopted the cum laude honor system for recognizing academic achievement throughout the 4 years of high school. It includes students in the categories of cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. More than 80 students have earned cum laude honors at Seckman this year. Cum laude, a Latin phrase, translates with praise or honor. Students earning this honor are adorned with an honor graduate medal draped with a white ribbon. Magna cum laude translates with great praise or honor. Students earning this honor are adorned with an honor graduate medal draped with a silver ribbon. And finally, summa cum laude, translating to with highest praise or honor. Students earning this honor will be adorned with an honor graduate medal draped with a gold ribbon. To earn the various cum laude honors, Seckman students must meet minimum GPA requirements, assessment benchmarks, and show involvement in the high school experience. Students will be recognized at graduation with this distinction as their name is being read at graduation. Would our honor graduates please stand and be recognized collectively? You may be seated. Like I said, we will announce honor graduates individually as we present them their diplomas in a few moments. Before we present these students for graduation, please know this. For a parent, nothing compares with the sound of hearing your child's name called out as they walk across the stage and receive their diploma. With that in mind, I ask that you would help me in maintaining a reasonable amount of applause and celebration as your child walks across the stage so that the parents of the next graduate can also hear their child's name. I can't think of anything more disappointing than missing that moment. Let's work together to make this special for everyone. And now, I'd like to introduce Senior Class Principal, Dr. Kurt Sykes, to present the class of 2025 for graduation.
Good morning, class of 2025. At our recent senior luncheon, I told you the first part of a story, and now I would like to finish that story for all of you. There was once a student named Alex who loved hiking, not for the views or the Instagram photos, but because being on the trail made him feel alive. Every trip, Alex packed carefully: snacks, maps, water, a flashlight, even a first aid kit. One item that always stayed at the bottom of a bag was a small compass, old and dusty, a gift from his grandfather. Alex never used it, but he kept it there anyway. One spring, Alex set out on a trail he had never tried before. At first, it was beautiful. Trees overhead, sunlight breaking through the leaves, birds calling in the distance. But about halfway through the hike, everything changed. Clouds rolled in, fog thickened, and the trail disappeared. Suddenly, Alex was no longer sure which way was forward or even backwards. Fear crept in. What if he were lost for good? What if he had made too many wrong turns? What if he never made it off the trail? That's when Alex remembered the compass. He pulled it out of the bottom of his backpack, forgotten, scratched, simple. It didn't give him step-by-step instructions, but it pointed north. It gave him just enough directions to choose the next step. So Alex started moving, slowly, carefully. He tripped sometimes, backtracked others, but along the way, he also found strength. He learned to laugh at the wrong turns he made, but eventually he made it. Not just to the end, but to a summit where he could see everything that he had come through. And that view, that feeling, it was worth every step. Seniors, you are carrying a compass too. It's not something you can buy at a store, but it's built inside of you through your mistakes, through your victories, your friendships, your family, and even your failures. You may not always feel confident. You may not always know what is next. But you will always have the ability to take the next right step. Let go of what you would have done differently. Carry the lessons, not the shame. Love your life, love your people, love your family. Trust that even when the fog rolls in, you've already got what it takes. So as you leave Seckman High School, don't worry if the trail doesn't look like someone else's. Just keep moving forward, one step, then another. Because what's waiting for you at the summit is nothing short of extraordinary. When you pick up your diplomas today, in the bottom of your envelope, there will be a small compass. Take it with you, carry it with you, and remember your true north. Congratulations, class of 2025. Your compass is ready. Let your journey begin. Dr. Frigo and Board of Education, as the senior principal of Seckman High School, it is my honor and privilege to certify to you that these students have satisfactorily completed the course study prescribed for graduation by the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and the Fox C6 School Board, and are presented to you today to confirm the status of high school graduate.
Yeah, that's fine. Which way? Just hand them to me. Jack David Schleckley, cum laude.
Alexis Bailey Marie Harris.
Brooke Finley Teague.
Benjamin Andrew Elligood.
Natasha Valencia, magna cum laude.
Nicholas Damian Baker, cum laude.
Hannah Hamidovich.
Elijah Vernon Hartz, magna cum laude.
Emily Maya Woods.
Thomas Joseph Dawson.
Haley Nicole Peters.
Andrew William Doyle, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Marie Gonzalez.
Caden Thomas Merkel.
Chloe Nicole Cardinelli, magna cum laude.
Michael William O'Hara, magna cum laude.
Madeline Brooke Shipley.
Jagger Michael Benson.
Campbell Faith Johnson.
Chase Matthew Rubel.
Jackson Mitchell Compton.
Devin Lavelle Fleming.
Ethan John Shamel, cum laude.
Mason Christopher Schenk.
Emma Judith Manis.
Benjamin Bay Russo, cum laude.
Audrey Elizabeth Davis, magna cum laude.
Gavin Green.
Josephina Anna Marie Apple, cum laude.
Christian Connor Shook.
Madison Raylene Benfield. Alex Renee Manis. Jordan Kathleen Hooper. Lily Grace Hoffman.
Clara Grace Hart.
Haley Marie Oberfeld.
Ava Alexandria Bowman.
Olivia Lynn Dykes.
Alexis Rose Garner.
Alexander Robert Fessler, cum laude.
Nola Bird.
Kendall Grace Altman, cum laude.
Michael Melvin Geimer.
Grace Marie Harville.
Trenton Christopher Petch.
Olivia Jean Herner.
Joseph Aiden Russavage.
Peyton Catherine Wagner, cum laude.
Christian Matthew McQuay.
Zoe Elizabeth Reich.
Evan Robert Nelson.
Claire Elizabeth Knoll.
Cy May Britton.
Ava Michelle Plackey.
Charles Daniel Davey.
Peyton Renee Bice.
Brian Samuel Ryder II.
Brooke Mackenzie Bizzle.
Braden Alexander Stuckel.
Skylar O'Hara.
Dominic David Lograsso.
Honor Stephen Shamel.
Layla Marie Mueller.
Connor Stephen Shamel.
Lucas Matthew Chapman.
Shayna Nicole Duty.
Lucas Matthew Chapman.
Hannah May Lingo.
Trenton Lawrence Schroeder.
Hope Elizabeth Buffer.
Carter James Gabar.
Aiden Stevens.
Destiny Dawn Brown.
Aiden Stevens.
Desiree Renee Brown.
Brady Jacob Ambrose.
Gosser.
Kendall Christine Katz.
Devin Matthew Gosser.
Stephen Patrick Blakely Jr.
Danica K. Leach.
Stephen Patrick Blakeney Jr.
McKenna Allison Schnabel.
Benjamin Thomas Lewis.
Molly Beth Haslett.
Caitlin Ann Grace.
Joseph Matthew Bierrock.
Lillian June Gaw.
Joseph Matthew Bierrock.
Flaherty.
Like Jack Flaherty.
Peyton Elizabeth Summers.
Colin Matthew Flaherty.
Bam Bacchus. Bam.
Olivia Dawn Hubert.
Wyatt William Bamvakis.
Trigg. Nolan Trigg Moore.
Michaela Christine Cook.
Nolan Trigg Moore.
Ronan Alexander Crane.
Kylie Renee Hamrick.
Ronan Alexander Crane.
Lucas
Gage Michael Portell.
Lucas Renzo Steinerd.
Isaac Aaron Perry.
Austin Michael Harper.
Isaac Aaron Perry.
Chloe Jeunesse.
Austin Matthew Faust.
Chloe Janess Nichols.
Ryan Gerard Bradford.
Carson Benjamin Voss.
Ryan Gerard Bradford.
Brady Kyle.
Ryan Robert Bossy.
Brady Kyle Vessels.
Samuel Patrick Murphy.
Ryan Jacob Harris.
Samuel Patrick Murphy.
Nicholas Grant Eberline.
Luke Ryan Bates, cum laude.
Nicholas Grant Eberline.
Keegan Luke Hyder.
Good work, bro. Congrats.
Kyle Christopher Taylor.
Keegan Luke Heidert.
Samuel Curtis Wason.
Mark Krashoff.
Samuel Curtis Wason.
Matthew Donald Brickmeyer.
Jacob Isaac Poucher.
Matthew Donald Breakmeyer, cum laude.
William Richard Kinworth.
Emma J. Brucher.
William Richard Kinworthy.
Elizabeth Page Vitale.
Luke Patrick Boswell.
Elizabeth Page Vitale.
Jaden Renee Bell.
Luis Fernando Gonzalez.
Jaden Renee Belt.
Alexander Bookstaver.
How'd you shoot the other day? Shout out. Oh, Monday, tomorrow. Justin Paul House.
Tyler Lee Jackson.
Carson William Sinclair.
Tyler Lee Jackson.
Diana Hemendarovna.
Riley Cole Anderson.
Diana Kemendarovna Mamakova.
Clarissa Joy Edelsberg.
Mason Lee Meyer.
Clarissa Joy Adelsberger.
Ella Claire
Hayden Michael Lucas Boyd.
Ella Claire Bailey.
Thomas Allen Wilson.
Dawson Blaine Briggs.
Thomas Allen Wilson.
Alyssa Danielle Johnson.
Abigail Lynn Donnelly.
Alyssa Danielle Johnson.
Cadence Nicole
Willow Hunt.
Cadence Nickel Stites.
Jordan Malachi Brewer.
Claire Leanne Balding, cum laude.
Jordan Malachi Brewer.
Abigail Nicole Beasley.
Emily Pyatt, magna cum laude.
Abigail Nicole Beezer.
Emma Rose Cutler.
Sam Shelton, magna cum laude.
Emma Rose Cutler.
Otto Gibb.
Sarah Danielle Kitson.
Otto Gibbs.
Cade Everett.
Gia Tria Tora Flores.
Cade Everett Spink.
Jaden Deshawn Owen.
Austin Bailey Stitzcomb.
Jaden Deshawn Owens.
Lucas Christopher Hale.
Chase Ryan Miller.
Lucas Christopher Hale, cum laude.
Janice Catherine Hunley.
Maurice Jamerson.
Janice Catherine Hunley.
Kelsey Marie Beatman.
Damon Jordan Harrelson.
Kelsey Marie Beatman.
Renee Brianna.
Jackson Nickmeyer.
Renee Brianna Salwasser, cum laude.
Carson Purstrope.
Christina Brooke Messenger.
Nathan Andrew Mittman.
Peyton Michael Barger.
Nathan Andrew Mintman.
Jason Lee.
Christopher Joseph Reelitz.
Jason Lee.
Alexander Michael Mercer.
Anna Leo Horton.
Alexander Michael Mercer.
Landon Thomas Byer.
Elliot James Bush.
Landon Thomas Byerly.
Lucas Phillips Spradley.
Kyle James Hosford.
Lucas Philip Spradley.
Jack Michael Daniel.
Jacob Fraley.
Jack Michael Daniels.
Joey Lieb.
Chase Gaylord.
Joey Liebman.
Nathaniel Ray Lauer.
Aaron Spalding.
Nathaniel Ray Lauer.
Wyatt Allen Gist.
Keegan Talbot.
Wyatt Allen Gist.
Isaac Simeon Moore.
Alex Raymond Barton.
Isaac Simeon Moore, cum laude.
Robert John Rose.
Caleb Scott Brenham.
Robert John Roser.
Natalie Margaret Costello.
Skylar David Hensley.
Natalie Margaret Kostecki, cum laude.
Isabel Nicole Brock.
Patrick C. Patterson III.
Isabel Nicole Brock.
Jessica Annalise Outland.
Brock Jokum.
Jessica Annalise Outland.
Molly Elizabeth Turnquist.
Niaz Minakoff.
Molly Elizabeth Turnquist, cum laude.
Summer Lynn Holman.
Caleb Michael Fowler, cum laude.
Summer Lynn Homan.
Melissa Catherine Weeks.
Seth Isaac Kaylor.
Melissa Catherine Weeks, summa cum laude.
Lee Nicole Scheidt.
Jack Yehan Dawson, magna cum laude.
Lee Nicole Scheidt, magna cum laude.
Taylor Genevieve Merz.
Admir Vukovic.
Taylor Genevieve Mers, cum laude.
Christina Marie Zickler.
Adnan Chatic.
Christina Marie Zickler.
Kaylin Alyssa Hollerbach.
Zach Hagedorn, magna cum laude.
Kaylin Alyssa Hollerbach, cum laude.
Sophia Page.
Aiden Michael Poley.
Sophia Page Malley, magna cum laude.
Katie Lynn Lau.
Gavin Ray Shreve, cum laude.
Katie Lynn Lamonte, magna cum laude.
Carly Marie Masters.
Evan Christopher McCurry.
Carly Marie Masters.
Tyler Jeffrey Jacob.
Cameron Michael Stokes.
Tyler Jeffrey Jacobsmeyer, summa cum laude.
Emma Grace Donzi.
James Anthony Pogorzelski Jr.
Emma Grace Donzi, cum laude.
Charlotte Renee Berry.
Luke David Rhodes.
Charlotte Renee Berry, cum laude.
Emma Nicole.
Logan Matthew Vickers.
Emma Nicole Sells, cum laude.
Carly Jade.
Cameron Joseph Prass.
Carly Jade Patillo.
Mackenzie Brooke Wilson.
Braden Matthew Sandifer.
Mackenzie Brooke Wilson, cum laude.
McKenna Grace.
Ava Marie Winslow.
McKenna Grace Ilko.
Amira Johnson.
Savannah Angela Hill.
Kamira Johnson.
Taylor Lynn Davis.
Thomas Scott Langaki.
Taylor Lynn Davis.
Carter Daniel Kuhn.
Chase Joseph Vickers.
Carter Daniel Kuhn.
Kaylee Ann Meeks.
Parker Dylan Becker.
Kaylee Ann Meeks, cum laude.
Sophia Rose Walker.
Jacob Curtis Gibson.
Sophia Rose Waltman, cum laude.
Ava Mabel.
Joseph Duncan Hobbs.
Ava Mabel Hall, cum laude.
Kaylee Marie.
Trevor Lee Brewer.
Kaylee Marie Horman, cum laude.
She does need middle name. Lola Marie Tourette.
Hayden Bogaski.
Good for you. Maria. Lola Maria Toretti, cum laude.
Mia Lynn Lewis, cum laude.
Madison Paige Schnabel.
Autumn Riley Leesman.
Addison Erica Wright.
Autumn Riley Leesman.
Gabrielle Faith Grote.
Jenna May Thau.
Gabrielle Faith Grote, magna cum laude.
Macy Rose Foreman.
Adeline Rose Bell.
Macy Rose Foreman, summa cum laude.
Isabella Renee Detmer.
Nathan Terry Stroman, magna cum laude.
Isabella Renee Detmer.
Aubrey Caroline Bauer.
Taylor Olivia Campbell, cum laude.
Aubrey Caroline Bauer, cum laude.
Ruby June Unterreiner.
You got it.
L. Marie Salander, magna cum laude.
Ruby June Unterreiner, cum laude.
Aiden Joseph Schumacher.
Madison Marie Richards.
Aiden Joseph Schumacher, cum laude.
Amar Vellick.
Drew Thomas Gross.
Amar Velick.
Kenzie Grace Gould.
Allison Ray Amston.
Mackenzie Grace Gould.
Skylar Michelle Pennycook.
Hannah Claire Dubont.
Skylar Michelle Pennycook.
Riley Ann Pennycook.
Madison Roseanne Marie Govero.
Riley Ann Pennycook.
Logan Ortballs Steinke.
Cora Lynn Summers.
Logan Ortballs Steinkamp.
Kira Marie Curtis.
Tate Carlos Gonzalez.
Kira Marie Curtis.
Mason Askin.
Lillian May Amston.
Mason Askins.
Brady Hart.
Ava Presley Parks.
Brady Hart.
Aiden Edward Rebsamen.
Brianna Pangetta.
Aiden Edward Rebsamen, cum laude.
Isabella Grace Stevens.
Sophia Marie Francic.
Isabella Grace Stevens, cum laude.
Jessica Christina Lane.
Eliana Mikkel Dempsey.
Jessica Christina Lane.
Braden Carl.
Ashley D. Fisher.
Good job, magna cum laude, good job. Braden Carl Schmidt, magna cum laude.
Luke Christian Foreman.
Alina Princess No, cum laude.
Luke Christian Corman.
Braden Ryan Heil.
Owen Moran Wild.
Braden Ryan Heil.
Dylan Joseph Heckstetter.
Ryan Arthur Kays.
Dylan Joseph Heckstetter.
Jake Ryan Dean. Jacob Dean.
Cooper Gillum, summa cum laude.
Jake Ryan Dean.
Princeton Joseph Huck.
Dylan Nicholas Hagley.
Trenton Joseph Huck.
Isaac Thor Johnston.
Good work, dude.
Grace Renee Emmer, cum laude.
Isaac Thor Johnston, cum laude.
Landon Jacob Kramer.
Look at you, all the football guys together.
Abigail Regina Berry.
Landon Jacob Kramer.
Austin Jeffrey Lipp.
Kennedy Elise Boyer.
Austin Jeffrey Lip, cum laude.
You coming back? Are you almost back? Yeah?
Gabriel Joseph Thirstrup.
About the right time.
Connor William Day.
Drew Fisher Dubois.
Dubois.
Thomas Allen Garbreck.
Drew Fisher Dubois.
Liam Andrew West.
Lydia Jane Thurston, magna cum laude.
Liam Andrew West, magna cum laude.
Brandon Fodor.
Jaden Andrew Thurston.
Brandon Fodor, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Sauerbray.
Annalise or Annalise?
Annalise Marie Keller.
Aiden Joseph Stalen.
Lydia Rose Joggerst.
Aiden Joseph Stalin.
Grant Aaron Bain.
Sabrina Laney Jones.
Brant Aaron Vance.
Sebastian Alexander Burnham.
Ashton Marie Ayler Ross.
Sebastian Alexander Burns.
Summer Angel Wynn.
Nat May Bell, magna cum laude.
Summer Angel Wynn, cum laude.
Ava Linder.
Good job.
Day Daniel Rouse.
Ava Lynn Duran, cum laude.
Madison Nicole McConaughey.
Faith Marie
McConaughey.
Anderson.
I saw that when I practiced it.
Madison Nicole McConaughey, cum laude.
Abigail Marie Hardigan.
Cardigan.
Leah Isabella Risch.
Abigail Marie Hardigan, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Elizabeth Strange.
Good work.
Jackson Philip Calkins.
Caitlin Elizabeth Strange.
Mackenzie Haynes.
Andrew Thomas Wagner.
Mackenzie Haynes.
Azur Tilson. Nehai
Kyle James Miller.
Nehai Azur Tilson.
Caden Scott Holman.
Joshua Turnbow Drummonds.
Caden Scott Holmer.
Logan Daniel McAllister.
Haley Ann Ennis.
Logan Daniel McAllister.
Devin Thomas Foat.
Haley Sullivan.
Evan Thomas Foat, cum laude.
Alexander Simcoe.
Good work, dude.
Kaylee Irene Schwab.
Alexander Simcoe, cum laude.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Day.
Jacob Nathaniel Moss, cum laude.
Alan Joseph Herman.
Jeremiah Thomas McLean.
Colin Joseph Herman, summa cum laude.
David Matthew Mozzie.
Erica Ann Jersa, cum laude.
David Matthew Mozzie.
Corey Lee and Anthony Reese.
Sebastiano Smith.
Corey Lee Anthony Reese.
Ryan Christopher Pope. Not Coop, it's Pope.
Cope.
Antonio D'Angelo Lottie.
Ryan Christopher Cope.
Alton Fatahi.
James Spencer Neal.
Alton Fatahu.
Aiden Elizabeth Dempsey.
Logan Charles Cox.
Aiden Elizabeth Dempsey.
Nicole May Cassia de la
Marissa Lynn Timanis.
Nicole May Casia de la Cruz.
Alexander Keith Livengood.
Sean David Rutledge Jr.
Alexander Keith Livengood.
Nicholas Stephen Small.
Dylan Jacob Mutsu.
Nicholas Stephen Small.
Zachary Thomas Buck.
Abigail Lee Hunter.
Zachary Thomas Buck, magna cum laude.
Connor Matthew Buck.
Morgan Page DuPaul.
Connor Matthew Burke, cum laude.
Destiny Mercedes House.
Krista Lucille Hunter.
Destiny Mercedes House.
Jocelyn Grace Looney.
Marianne Patrice Heddick.
Jocelyn Grace Looney, cum laude.
Elma Hodzik.
Kai Roberts.
Elma Hodzik.
Natalie May.
Miranda Jade Wagner.
Natalie May Cox.
Aiden Michael Hurd.
Zoe Michelle Tabers.
Aiden Michael Holder.
Ellie Nicole Freeman.
Danica Curie Bone.
Ellie Nicole Freeman.
Juliet Marie Yansky.
Brianna Faith Kitchen.
Juliet Marie Yansky.
Bert North Sebastian.
Reagan Grace Lee Scobie.
Burke North Sebastian.
Madeline Rose Mednick.
Jenna Mary Schaefer.
Madeline Rose Mednick.
Cora Danae Smith.
Emma Elizabeth Sassinger.
Cora Danae Smith.
Lauren Elizabeth Hahn.
Jayla Lynn Carter.
Lauren Elizabeth Hahn, cum laude.
Dylan Mark Lacey.
Nicholas Nunzio Kiley.
Dylan Mark Lacey.
Hannah Michelle Benson.
Braxton Kohut.
Hannah Michelle Benson, cum laude.
Allison Grace Kruger.
Peyton Epps.
Allison Grace Kruger, cum laude.
Joseph Matthew Christensen. John Michael Torrio Mendoza.
Not quite there yet, gang. This concludes our list of 2025 graduates. Let's give all of our graduates a round of applause. Students, you've almost completed the steps of becoming a bona fide graduate of Seckman High School, but we have a few more steps to make this official. To lead the class in the turning of the tassel, we will have 2025 Senior Class Vice President, Brooke Teague. Brooke?
Hi, everyone. Today I stand in front of you not just as your class vice president, but also as your peer to lead us in the turning of our tassels and switching of our class rings. Both of these traditions symbolize the transition from student to Seckman High School graduate. So those of you who are wearing your ring at this time, switch the wording to face outward. This represents moving forward with a new chapter of our lives. Now, on the count of 3, I ask you to join me in the turning of our tassels to celebrate the achievement that is becoming a Seckman High School alumni. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I would now like to introduce the class of 2025 senior class president, my best friend, Jack Schlechte.
Hello, fellow graduates. We have finally made it. We have just completed the journey that we began 4 years ago. As I look out into the sea of graduates, I realize 2 things. 1, I realize now why it took so long to get all of our names called, because man, there are a lot of us. And 2, my confidence that these young men and women who sit before me will do great things and make a difference in our world. The ability to make a difference does not rely on book smarts, but on one's willingness to apply their individuality to strengthen society. And as I look around this arena, I see not one person, graduate, parent, or educator, who is identical to another. This is the beauty of life. We as humans are granted the ability to be individuals and express who we are in any way we please. So my first request upon us leaving this arena today is give yourself the ability to live your life as you please, as it is simply too short to go with the flow. My second request to my fellow graduates is to savor the little moments. Do you guys remember that awkward freshman homecoming on the football field where you couldn't decide whether to dance or not because you were afraid you might get made fun of by an upperclassman? Or maybe your date would ditch you just because you decided to start randomly jumping up and down because you don't know how to dance. It's actually my go-to, believe it or not. Or how about just last week when we went to take pictures in the rain before prom, when all the girls were taking all the means necessary to keep their hair and makeup dry? Well, we guys were just trying our hardest to accommodate this so that we wouldn't get yelled at by our dates. When we reflect on these random moments in high school, we begin to realize that we can tell more stories about these instances rather than other occasions deemed as significant. This is because it's these spontaneous occasions that most greatly influence who we are today. If we take these moments out of our experience, we will all have 95% of the same life experiences up to this point in our lives. We are often told that life moves fast, and as a result, we feel that we have to move faster in order to achieve our goals. However, in reality, we are the ones moving too fast for life. So as we step out of this arena today, I ask that you savor the little moments in life, as it is these which will determine our future destinies. It has been more than an honor to serve as your class president over the last school year, as well as to graduate with what I believe is the finest graduating class in this school's history. I'll forever be thankful to take this high school journey with the Seckman class of 2025. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and congratulations to the class of 2025. Let's go do great things. And I request all graduates to stand up and remove your caps. It's that time. On the count of 3, we're going to throw these up in the air. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Brooke and Jack. Now, before I close the ceremony, I would like to remind our graduates and our guests of the dismissal procedures, and I'm going to ask you to trust me on this. Parents, families, and guests, it's very important that you remain seated until the faculty has left the arena floor. Our faculty and graduates will be exiting through the seating areas just to the right. For students seated in those sections, Students will be exiting through gate number 5 and will meet families back at the car. We ask that you not crowd the entry doors so that everyone can safely exit the building. In closing, I would like to say thank you to the Board of Education, the superintendent, cabinet, all teachers, support staff, and parents. Graduates, for the last time, this is Building Principal Jeff Crutch. I'm reminding you to be bold, be decisive, and be vigilant in your pursuit of happiness. Faculty, please lead our recessional.